All right, once you have your Wildgame heavy metal set up, this model's a 450, you need to set your timer up, and that's what's gonna spread the feed out at certain periods during the day, and you can pick those times. Make sure you keep your instructions. In fact, I like to keep them inside the housing. There's your remote. Put that up there. So we're going to show you how to hook this up, how to set it up, and how to walk away from it and let the deer come. If you build it, they will come. Before we do anything else, this is that varmint protector. All you got to do is just take these clips off. That'll swing down, and you got to take the bottom off. This cage will save you money. Alright, so you let that down there. Slide that over so that can go down. Nothing in there right now. Wildgame makes these batteries. It's called the Adrenaline. It's a long-lasting outdoor battery. These things do last a long time. You can hook up a solar panel to this, and we'll show you that some other time. But for now, if you're just going to run it on this battery, slide it in. Keep your instructions handy. Alright, so as you can see, you've got several connectors here. The red and the black go to the battery. The light blue and the white go to the motor. And you can see that, but that's the motor. There's a red dot on one side of the motor, and there's a little tab here that says connect to pin with red dot. So you're going to slide this plastic protector down off each side. The white cable is going to go with the red dot. Be firm, but be careful. These little tabs can break. So those are on. You'll slide the plastic sleeve back up over. I'll take the battery out of there. Slide those on. Put that in there. Now you're up and running. Currently it is 12:31, so we will hit down to clock. Okay. Got to go 12 hours. We'll go to 12:32. Hit OK. Feed. You can set 6 different times. So you want to set the first time. We'll set that for, let's do for 6 a.m. Duration is 7 seconds currently. That's quite a bit. If you're wanting to get started, maybe run it for a little longer to start getting the deer and turkeys to visit. So right now I have it set at 10 seconds. For the RPM, you have high, medium, low. For this, we'll just go with high, and that's going to spin that faster. For the second timer, let's do 4:30 p.m. So once the time changes, a little bit before dark. Duration, let's bump that up to 10. RPM up to high. Third feeder's off, fourth feeder's off, fifth and sixth feeders are off. So I've got 2 timers set right now. 6 a.m., 4:30 p.m., 3, 4, 5, and 6 are off. If you want to turn number 3 on, you hit OK, and that'll set the time. So the down button turns it off. For the sake of our discussion, I'm going to leave those off for now. If you want to do a test, you hit the back arrow until the selector arrow is blinking. Go down to test. Grab my instructions. Hit enter. Got a countdown: 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and test. So that is a 10-second duration spin. As you can tell, that would kick out a lot of feed. So maybe you want to change the duration or the RPM. That was high, maybe you want it on medium. You're going to have to kind of test it. And when you set this thing up and you have this thing full of corn and feed, you'll find out how high you need this and exactly what setting you want it on. Just kind of experiment with it. It's all explained in your instructions. I like to keep the instructions here. So that's kind of what you do. Close that up, just stick all that extra cable in there. Just like that. And just like that, you can walk away from it and it's going to feed at those times. Pretty easy. If you want, you can hook up a solar panel to this thing and it will continually charge the battery, so you want to make sure that this is in the sun. And we'll do another video about how to put that together. But that is how you set the timer on a Wildgame Innovations Heavy Metal 450, and just about all their timers work that way.